welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are new. In my last video, or one of my last videos that I recently posted, I shared decorating our living room for summer, just kind of refreshing this space, and I told you guys that I wanted to do the same thing for the kitchen. It's been a while since I have done anything cleaning wise, like deep cleaning, or even just like rearranging decor in the kitchen. And I do feel like summertime is just a time of year where I don't decorate as much, but fall is right around the corner. So crazy to even think, but I do like to decorate all out for fall. So that's gonna be coming within the next few months. It's almost the 4th of July, so I'm gonna add in some kind of patriotic themed decor. This morning I took my baby Braylee to her 1-month doctor's appointment. It was so nice to get out and about with just one kiddo, and I came back home and I've got a few hours to myself while the baby naps to just get some things done around the house, which is like few and far between these days. So today I'm going to be tackling the kitchen. I also want to go ahead and make dinner. I feel like that would just be so nice to be able to throw something in, have it ready to go for tonight, and not have to cook with all the kiddos and stuff. And I did want to kindly thank Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. I'll be sharing more on them in just a bit. And then I might make some homemade banana muffins. It's been a while since I've made any sort of baked good, and I feel like that's just something I love to do. I love baking, and I have a couple of bananas that are about to go bad. So I'm gonna whip up some probably chocolate chip banana muffins. That way whenever the kids come home, they'll have a little treat. But we have so been enjoying summertime. I've been picking flowers from our garden. We finally have a few that have bloomed, so I'll show you guys those in a little bit. If you watched my videos in the spring, I shared planting our garden, flower varieties that I planted. I will say they have not done as well as I hoped they would this year. I don't know if we got too much rain or the soil wasn't as like nutrient dense as it should have been. I don't know what happened, but some of the flowers just did not grow at all, and then some of them have. So I don't know what the difference is, but I ended up planting more zinnia seeds. It could even have been the frost whenever I planted them, because we had a super late frost, came out of nowhere, and that may have like stunned the flowers whenever they were growing a few months back. So I planted new zinnias and they're doing really good so far. Hopefully they don't get too hot and get stunned because of that. But I feel like it's just been forever since I've gotten on here and just chatted with you guys. I miss like regularly filming. I've only been getting like one video up a week or so, and I just miss it. I'm gonna try to get slowly back into more of a routine. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. I do share a lot over on Instagram, so if you're not following me over there, my handle is at Kailyn_cash, and I'm usually posting on stories pretty regularly, and I love chatting with you guys in the messages, so always feel free to message me over there. But yeah, we're gonna get rolling because I've got a very limited amount of time. Before I get started, I need to unload the dishwasher. I didn't have time to do that before we left for her doctor's appointment today, and I need to wash dishes. Usually I have the whole kitchen like clean before bed. Last night I just did not get to it. Do those and put those in the dishwasher, and I'll just keep filling it up the rest of the day and run it tonight. So if you're doing some things around the house, let's do it together, even if it's just like 15 minutes of cleaning out a drawer. That always makes me feel so accomplished, even if it's just one little thing, especially these days whenever my time is super limited. I am so excited to be working with Thrive Market in today's video. I ordered a bunch of snacks for an upcoming trip that we have. We're going on vacation to Florida next month, and I wanted to get some really yummy, healthy snacks for myself and the kids. So let me show you what I got. I have ordered from Thrive Market for years now. I think it's going on 3 or 4 years, and I absolutely love looking at their website. They have all kinds of different filters that you can put in if you want to be dairy-free or gluten-free. It is a membership-based online grocery store, so you pay either monthly or an annual fee, which I recommend. You end up saving money in the long run. That's what I've done for years now, and I always get my money's worth back in savings. First up, I love getting the Thrive Market brand plantain chips. These are so delicious. I will eat them so quickly. Thrive Market does have like their own line of products. Their seasonings are really great as well. These were something new that I thought just sounded good. I think this was in the like summer section whenever I was looking online, but these are late July Mexican street corn tortilla chips, which I think that sounds so good. I have some pork carnitas that I'm going to make sometime this week, and I thought those sounded good with it. The kids also love fruit snacks and suckers, so I thought this would be a good incentive on the road while we're on vacation. Have the Yum Earth organic lollipops. They don't have any dyes in them, which is great. And then I also have their fruit snacks. The kids have never had these, but I know they will love them. And again, these are like free of all kinds of different things. Eggs, shellfish, they're gluten-free, soy-free, all the things. This is a really good, clean brand that I love. The next is something for me, and I've been looking forward to these Heavenly Hunks. If you have not tried these, they are so good. They're like oats. They have some coconut in them. I got the peanut butter chocolate ones. I've tried several different flavors of these, and they are all so good. So I'm gonna have to try to resist those before the trip. I also got some of these. They are called Giggles. They're like a cleaner version of Skittles. They just don't have any of the dyes in them. They're colored with real fruit and vegetable juice, and I've heard a lot of good things about these. These are also by Yum Earth, the same brand with like the suckers. I didn't realize I ordered 2 flavors of the Heavenly Hunks. I think they actually had a deal on these. If you ordered 2, you got a better price. But I also got the oatmeal chocolate chip. I love this Redmond real salt. This is so good. I will put it in a little container next to the stove and just refill it when I'm ready. This is a huge bag. This will last me a really, really long time. Okay, next up we have some Pop'ems. These are like a healthier Cheez-It, and I know the kids will love that. I'm gonna try to save those for the trip. You guys know I'm obsessed with Poppy. I love having like a fizzy fun drink at night when I'm cooking dinner, and this watermelon Poppy is so good. This is probably my favorite flavor. I also love the strawberry lemon, and these were an amazing deal. So I got a few of those, and then I think I got a few more flavors as well. If I don't drink them before vacation, I'll probably take them to the beach with me as well. The orange is also a really yummy flavor, so I got 4 of those. Love Poppy. They are a lower sugar prebiotic soda, and they're delicious. The last thing I got was this Beekeepers Naturals throat spray. This is the kids immune support spray, and this one is for adults. I feel like we have needed this. I don't know. I feel like our immune systems have been a little low lately, and I used to buy this all the time and then just forgot about it. But Thrive Market has by far the best price on it. I think I saved like $4 on this alone. It's bee propolis extract. I follow a couple other people who rave about this whole brand, the bee pollen, like granules or the throat spray, and I thought the spray would just be easy to throw in our bag, especially whenever we're traveling. Not only does Thrive Market have groceries and stuff, but they also have like personal hygiene things, supplements, all different kinds of things. So if you've never tried it out, be sure to check out my link down below. Join Thrive Market today and get 30% off your first order and a free gift worth up to $60. So check out the link down below. Cannot say enough good things about Thrive Market. They are truly a company that I have loved for many years. Those for the kitchen, I just pulled out like a few things that I'm going to decorate with. First up, I love using baskets like this, and I have a peg shelf that I always have this basket on, and then I just added some kind of summery florals to it. I love baskets in general. I feel like they just give so much texture and kind of just that really pretty like countryside feel. I love these hydrangea stems. I think they are so pretty. And then for the 4th of July, I love adding just these little mini flags, 2 different floral arrangements around the house. So I'll just pop a flag in, just put a flag in like that and hang it up on the peg shelf, and I feel like that just adds a very simple touch of summer decor. I also love adding things that have like embroidered flowers on them. So on these oven mitts, there's an embroidered flower, and they're just like a neutral color, so they go with the kitchen. And I also have 2 more over here. They all came as a set, but this one also has the embroidered flower, and this one just has like a taupe colored pattern with the flowers on it. I feel like it's so pretty and just like more of that cottage core look. So I have these in a basket over there with like a tea towel, and then I have this one hanging on the peg shelves with this basket. I also love to decorate with blue in the summertime, so I have been collecting like pottery jugs like this at antique stores, flea markets, that has the light blue stripes all around it. And then I probably won't put anything in this one because the top or the opening is pretty small. But I also have this pitcher that also has the blue stripes around it. And I know I have some bowls too that have the blue stripes, so I need to try to find those. This is a handmade pottery pitcher, and it has like the stamp of whoever made it. It looks like it was by Marshall Pottery, wherever that is. I think I got it at an antique store. So I'm gonna put these on my floating shelves somewhere. And then the rest of the decor was put out during spring, but it also kind of flows with summer. So I'm just gonna take away some of the more springy items and then leave the stuff that looks more like summer. Now it's time to take down some of the spring decor. I honestly don't have much, but I did have this little faux duck and this bird's nest, and I was kind of over the brown crock, so I took that down, and I'm going to add some of my lighter pottery pieces with the blue stripes. I just love those. I feel like it gives such a nice airy feel, and I've had these for years now. I actually had them in our last apartment. If you want to see previous summer decorate with me's, I'll link that down below to see like a different space styled with these pieces. But I'm really just moving around decor and adding a few new pieces, but most of the pieces I'm using have already been in the kitchen. I'm just kind of switching them around, and I feel like that gives a whole new look. So if you don't even get any new decor pieces, try just switching out the pieces that you already have and moving them around your home. Sometimes I will move a bowl to the living room to put on a shelf and fill it with a candle or something, and it just gives the piece a whole new feel, and it gives you new eyes for it, and it still feels like you have done something new and fresh. So things I like to look for are candlesticks, wicker baskets. I love decorating with different artwork pieces. These are great also to hide electrical outlets, so that's a little tip as well that I've been doing for a long time. I just try to hide all of the outlets and the cords, like the cord to my diffuser here. It's very bulky, but this picture hides it perfectly. So I also have this cake stand that I love to fill with baked goods each week, so we're gonna fill that up here soon with some zucchini bread. I was actually gonna do banana muffins, but decided to use up some zucchini I had, so I will share more on that in a bit. But then I'm just going to wipe down all of my countertops, the stove, the handles on everything really well, and then I'll go ahead and style the shelves on this wall. These are pretty large shelves, so I try to fill it with decor that all flows together, like pottery pieces, and I did start incorporating copper I did this last fall and I decided to keep it even for the spring, and I just have some spring florals and faux plants, and I feel like that still works, and keeping it nice and simple. I absolutely love summertime because I feel like you can just harvest so much goodness right from your backyard. Earlier this week I picked some ranunculus blooms. They are not the most healthiest looking flowers, but I was so proud of them. I didn't know if they would honestly even grow, but I think I cut them at the wrong time. I should have cut them when they weren't so much open yet, like whenever they were more in a bowl, but I think they are so pretty. And then Brooks picked these flowers for me from our field. These orange ones are just like a native flower in our area. There's also like a white little flower in there that he picked. And then he planted a zinnia seed. His class at school for Mother's Day planted zinnia seeds, and each student got to take a flower home for their moms. So we planted it in our raised garden bed, and the flower that he planted just bloomed. So he picked that for me the other day. Oh, I just love summertime. I did plant other zinnias as well. I probably could have let it go even more because it looks like it was getting another row of blooms, but he was dying to pick it. So I went ahead and told him to just go for it. But is that not just so pretty? I just love summertime and just going outside and getting fresh flowers. So pretty. They're pretty small. I don't know how big they're supposed to be, but I thought they were just stunning. I got those sitting out on the counter, and my grandma has a pretty big garden, and she gave me some vegetables, so I'm gonna use that for dinner tonight. She gave us 2 zucchini squash. These are striped zucchini. Also a few yellow squash, a few bell peppers, and an onion. So I think I'm gonna make a sheet pan meal with some little potatoes that I have and some apple chicken sausage. I love doing that. It's such an easy summertime meal. You just cut it all up, season it, put it in the oven at 400 degrees for like 20-25 minutes, and you're good to go. That's what's for dinner tonight, which is so fun that over half of the ingredients were from my grandma's garden. This year I didn't plant any vegetables in my own garden. I just did flowers. And like I said, they haven't done the best, but let me take you outside and show you what the garden beds are looking like. Here's the garden at the moment. Flowers are starting to bloom. Here we have our baby's breath. It's honestly not looking the healthiest, but I feel like it may snap out of it. Honestly hard to say if it will or not, but it's got little blooms all over, and it's starting to go like down the stem, so I feel like it'll get fuller as it goes, and it'll be a good filler in arrangements. I have more zinnia sprouts over here, a few different flower varieties. I cannot remember what I planted. It was all new flowers, and none of them have bloomed yet, but they're starting to, so I feel like maybe they will, hopefully within the next couple weeks. This is also getting very lush and full. I need to weed it, but this here is the new flower. I'm not sure what I planted though. I need to look and see. I've got more zinnia seeds here. Again, I don't remember what I planted here, but I have it all wrote down in a notebook. Our cosmos are starting to bloom. They're very tall. This one is about as tall as I am, and it's about to bloom. Some of them have already bloomed, and we've got more little blooms coming up, so I feel like those are going to do pretty well. More zinnia seeds here, and then zinnias in the back, and then here are some just regular zinnias. The Japanese beetles have been trying to eat them though, so I have some spray that I've been putting on to try to help with that. But yeah, and then up front I have some more new little zinnia seeds, and then I just brought out some new potting soil, replant some flowers in these containers over here. I did just pick up some more white petunias, so I don't know if I'll put those in a container on the porch. I have this little pot over here that needs replanted, so I think I'll put some in there. And then I have like a boxwood topiary over in the corner. I might add some more of those over there. But yeah, I rearranged the back porch a little bit as well. We moved Breland's little playhouse and the rocking chairs, and I have some boxwood plants by the door. Now let's get started on dinner. I love this chicken and apple sausage. It is so good and it lasts a really long time. So it's something to just have for a quick meal if you're in a pinch, and you can just use up whatever vegetables you have on hand. Like I said, I'm using some yellow squash, some striped zucchini. It tastes the same as normal zucchini, and some little potatoes and the onion from my grandma's garden. They also grow a ton of tomatoes, so I know I'll be getting some of those soon, and I would love to make some homemade salsa, so maybe I'll do that in a video very soon. But it's just so fun to use the foods that are in season. They are just so much more fresh, and it just tastes that much better whenever they are homegrown. So I'm excited to go to the farmer's market some more, get some more vegetables from my grandma and just other people. I love sweet corn in the summertime, so we'll be sure to get some of that really soon too. But let me know what your favorite summertime meal is to make, or something that you look forward to. I feel like these simple meals that are just quick and easy to put together are the ticket. But I did decide to make zucchini bread instead of zucchini muffins, but I made a reel for it for Instagram but forgot to film for YouTube, so here is the reel from Instagram. For 30% off your first order and a free gift worth up to $60. And I'll see you guys soon in my next one. Bye, friends.